Hey there folks, it is me, RandomJosh Plays, and we are back again with some more Horizon Forbidden West. And we are here today on part 26. Heading back in, we've got Ether now, so it is time to head back to Gaia and connect the dots. So let's jump on in. Nice. Right, let's come and quickly just see what this additional mission thingy over here is as well. Through here? Oh, hello. I'll take that, thank you. Where the hell is this thing? Oh, there you are.
The tribe is at...
Champion. I fear we must lean on your...
Just tell it to her straight, Deka. The tribe needs the arena. She's our only hope to getting it open again.
You need the arena? But the cool route's over.
That's true, but we also use the arena to boost the tribe's morale.
We use it for training. Herd in machines so our soldiers can experience the glory of the kill in a controlled setting.
Which, of course, boosts morale. But Chief Hikaru won't let us reopen the arena until the ballista protecting the field is repaired.
We need it in case a machine runs amok, and it was damaged during the cool route. The parts we need aren't easy to find.
I get it. You need me to hunt down some machines and grab the parts.
We'd ask someone else, but every squad in the Grove is on alert. But the task is not without compensation, right, Kala?
Of course. Once the arena is open again, I would be honored to invite you to compete. A wide variety of machines will be available.
And I will award you prizes for victory, not just from the arena, but also for medals won at hunting grounds. You'll be able to trade them for some of the tribe's very best gear.
To fix the ballista, we'll need a sinew from a rollerback, along with some bristleback tusks. Both kinds of machines have been spotted near a campfire to the southeast. You can bring the parts back to me here when you're done.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
One more thing. If you're going back into the wilds, I have another duty tied to our soldiers' morale. A regrettable one. Every Tenakth soldier carries a tag carved with their squad symbol. Rebels have been hoarding the tags of the soldiers they kill. You might find such tags at any enemy outpost. If you do, bring them to me. I'll make sure they're returned to the soldier squad mates and loved ones. Having confirmation sometimes soothes their grief. And there are bounties involved, if that matters to you.
Thank you, Champion. And please don't forget the parts for the ballista.
Interesting.
We've made a mess of things around here.
Opening the arena up, and we also need to have some general collection. Yeah, so you're gonna... It's similar to like the collectibles and stuff.
Southeast to find that rollerback. I already have enough bristleback tusks on me.
So... But, it's not gonna do it, is that? Oh, of course, you're gonna do this to me. Yeah, we have a bunch more side missions again now. Got a few errands to do as well. And they pit the arena. We need to get that rollerback site sorted. And yeah, I guess everything else is just very much like I do want to do as much as I can with some of this stuff. It is tough because there's like a lot of different things here to do. But I don't know. debating whether we start another one while we are waiting for the map to load on in. This is a good shout for why we should travel before we end videos off. Because it is none short of a freaking nightmare when we have to, you know, run all the way bloody back each time just because, you know, things decide to not load. Nothing worse. But it's fine, it gives us something to do for now, I guess. There is another campsite just over here. So maybe by the time we get to it, will have sorted itself. Oh, a little rabbit! Oh, they are speedy. Storm is coming back. Ollie.
This pigment would work well in armor.
Huh? Interesting. We'll give this one a quick try. If it doesn't work, yeah. Such a pain. Just wastes my time. But oh well. In other senses, it's good to, I guess, continue doing some of this stuff anyway. Hope not to disturb any of those. Really do with not dealing with them right now. In all honesty. Will you work for me? Nope. Of course not. Bloody nuisance. It's fine, we can have a nice pleasant run through the desert until we eventually get that freaking map back up again. I guess it's potentially discovering new things and new areas and God knows what else we're discovering at this rate. And it is, you know, rather relaxing vibes, chill vibes. Until, of course, a random machine.
I'll save the extra stock for later.
Oh Christ. Oh no.
I need help!
Who am I?
Damn it!
How dare you?
Close on her!
Get some payback!
How's she gone? You think you can ambush me, do you?
Crushed it. Awesome. But I had to die for this to happen. Horrors of these bloody people. You're evil.
Do I have any fire ammo on me?
No idea, but we are not engaging. Oh, how fabulous is that? A little mini tornado. Didn't know that that was a thing in this game. Love that. Gentle. Gently pass these. Okay, we do not wish to engage right now. Break for it. Ah, yes. This horrible land.
Light's taking over.
Yep.
Spreading its sickness.
Take a run for it. To be fair, that didn't take... It could have taken a lot longer for us to run all this way back. But equally, we could have avoided all this. And the fast travel just worked. But it's okay. Again, we're getting to see different interesting things in the world, so I guess in some elements it is fun. I love that I say fun with such like caution. Like fun confused? It's definitely interesting.
Full, but my pack has room.
Good. Oh no, I just want to run. I'm not going to be able to run. At least for a second while I get past the long legs here. Don't mind me, friends, just passing through. Don't want any trouble with you, let's just sprint. Hope for the best. 'Cause we are so damn freaking close. Oh no, this is the bristleback bit, isn't it? Oh, yep. Bollocks. I mean, luckily I can override it if I wanted to. Question is, do I want to? Ah, screw it, we'll just run for it. You're fine, you don't see me. Don't act like you see me. See, I'm so far away from you now. Fabulous. Is that... I was
Fire can make
hoping...
use of this.
Oh, it feels like a while since I've been back here. Let's see our good pal Gaia. Honey, I'm home. To the beach. Ooh.
Yeah, like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north.
Gotcha.
They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Oh my god.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on. If you can do your thing, we learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Cthulhu.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He
Thank you,
seems to
sir.
appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
Interesting. That. Often when you return to place, dialogue with your companions will update. Okay. Lovely. First and foremost, though, come see good old Gaia.
Welcome back, Aloy.
Hello,
When
Diva.
you're ready, please merge
What's
ether with
this?
me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
Gaia? What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome.
Oh,
I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
thank you.
So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them and restore the display.
Indeed. Love me a new collectible. And here is ether for you, Gaia. Thank you.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates.
Oh.
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Yep, that was my thought. Could it be the
The
Zeniths?
Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Interesting. Oh, how the plot thickens. I do love it. Right. So.
Aloy, I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Oh, Aloy,
Good to know.
your
I'll check it
Karja
out when we
friend
can.
came through. She went to that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
Hmm. Fabulous.
Huh. The door's unlocked now. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh. Let's do that.
Gonna have a little
Gaia?
mooch around.
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for Control Center operatives.
Well, it's getting some use. Looks like Erend and Katalo moved their stuff in.
Where have I seen this before?
Gaia, what's this room?
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. And while those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed,
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I see.
Bet they did.
There it is.
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Aloy,
It's
Hey,
good to see
friend.
you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions.
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place, Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes,
How many?
as many as we need.
Such power. A Has the world ever seen the like?
It did.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
What do you think of our squad?
They seem eager to fight. Though I admit it is strange to see an Utaru in the ranks. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
She seemed pretty effective when she took out the machines that were guarding this base.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
Love that.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. I overheard that Varl and Erend are to accompany you on a mission. Do you require my assistance?
I'd rather have you and Zoe guard the base while we're away.
It shall be done. May the Ten walk with you.
Thanks, Steve. Fabrication terminal. Oh, this is that thingy, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, what? We can actually craft some of these, so we should do that. I'm yet to get the plow horn pieces and Widemore stuff. I need to start fighting some more of them. I need their tusks. I need a lot of stuff from the plow horns. About the upgrades. Ooh, we have a martial outfit. That's cute. Should probably use that. So it's like the improved kind of version. Because I'm really like just sticking with this rough thingy at the moment, but I kind of like that. Maybe I'll look at that. Yeah. A slot for weave. Put that one for now. Then what? Until Cradle of Echoes is done. Or like, do we have to do that next? Is that what they're saying? Work. Okay. I guess we need to do this one. Well, they know, but we'll soon find out.
There she is. You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good. This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Uh-oh. Is them seeing this?
Merman.
What is that?
What the hell?
takes the keg.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith.
Is she dead or?
Obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Well, she is.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it. Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
Oh, this is one of those specters.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Yeah.
I can feel this frost down to my bones.
Ravager.
Forge's breath. What a mess.
There's much else around. I mean, I wasn't planning on doing this straight away, but I guess we are doing it. Come up here. See this weapon.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Interesting.
The weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
Anything else? Missing? Look like it. Although it still wants me to do something over here.
Forge's breath. What a mess.
Up there. Ah, these are just some goodies. Nothing else really up here? Or do I have to like wait for this thing to cool off? The supply cache. Walker's dart gun. Maybe that's something we need to look at. No, it's not really like giving me much to work with here. I am being ultimately blind.
You done looking around?
Almost.
Apparently we're almost done, but I don't know what else. Oh, there's something back here. Murder! Hee hee!
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
Sweet.
right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Interesting. What are we dealing with here? Oh god.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. If any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
So. Oh god.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the Proving Lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe. Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Who's that? That's
I've
their
never seen a
doing.
transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
Our Zenith tech. Definitely theirs.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably.
So,
then why were the Zeniths still
exploring another
searching
Far
for the
Zenith
asset?
ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
Oh, shady. Wanna have a little mooch? And me. Oh my god, this thing is huge. I can't help myself sometimes, I just love to have a look. You really just never know what you're gonna find.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well,
Find anything
knowing
that might
Far
tell us
Zenith,
what the asset is?
probably discovering him. I don't think so.
Keep cutting them off accidentally, but they will. Oh. Let's see what's through here as well.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus, it's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
Indeed.
A control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
I guess there is only one way to find out, isn't there? Well. Absolutely rinse this place. Anything good. Enter a code.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
Yes, there was. Oh god, where is it? I have to hunt it down. At least I think there was. Ah. 237.
You're right. I should check the log.
That I think it is
Aloy. It's
you.
you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Far Zenith. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's
still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Not for long.
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those Spectre things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
Oh, great.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her
Time to
to cover in
face
that
it.
room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
So she's helping
I'll protect
us. Nice.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Let's prepare them. I don't know whether they'll be of use, but we'll get them.
Here it comes!
There it is. Give me a weak point.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
Jesus Christ.
I should skip that. See if it has any weak spots.
What's that map?
That thing's quick. Not without ammo loaded.
Look. Unarmored parts. I don't know where the unarmored bloody parts are. To go for the underside, basically. Is that what we're saying? Get out the way. Jesus Christ. So gross. Ow, 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 ow. Just getting absolutely rapid fires then. Out of my bloody way. We've nearly got it. Rushed.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah,
Hey, look around.
I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
You better. Take cam. Should probably heal and just quickly bring these back out.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre.
And we will.
I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Hopefully. Where are we? Why do I feel like it's gonna come raining down on me somewhere nearby?
Aloy! Ah,
Yep.
Aaron!
yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
I'm hurrying.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron.
Come on, come on. Oh my god, come on.
Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Careful.
Aloy, you need this.
What do I need? What are you giving to me? Apple. Sucker.
Let's collect that loot later.
Oh, we got this thing. Fine, stop worrying.
I can keep going.
You need help, Aloy?
Nah, we're good.
Now this is why I came along. Aloy! Aloy! Let's dent some metal! Oh, they felt that one. That's a quick way to take it down. I can keep this going.
Fire it now.
It's done.
Ooh. Evo?
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
Indeed. And I want to loot all this stuff, mate. Woof.
If I can
Priceless
figure out how that thing
things.
works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Hold the phone. Get me over here quickly. Thanking you. Oh.
I'm catching snowflakes on my lashes.
You go. Lots of resources. Damn. Did drop a lot of arrows for us. Probably could have used that bloody Stalker Dart Gun as well while we were doing this, but oh well. We live and we learn. We're gonna look at that weapon. Oh, it's cooled off.
No. Damn it.
Damn it indeed. We could use this.
Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
I can take a look if you want.
Sounds great.
Usually works if I just flick it a few times with my thumb.
Is there somewhere that we can rest up here? What is this one?
Looks like someone's put some of my stuff in here.
Ah.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
Maybe we can rest here?
This is the rite of passage that Vishav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
He was a very good man. Well, we have a stash here, but I don't know whether we can... I don't know that we can rest, which is annoying, because I want to use this for, like, saving.
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe.
Okay. I mean, we're already, like, so far through, so we might as well do this.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay.
As well.
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up.
Now I'm concerned that she's gonna betray us. And this was all a ploy to get her here.
Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so... the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made.
on the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Damn.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it? Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base? Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need. Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met? I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. The Zeniths never told you any details. They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. Guess they survived old age, too. How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity. You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield? I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eleuthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Eleuthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me. Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database, before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy, so it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location! Of course not!
Okay.
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now!
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. I'm gonna die.
Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
Chaos. I don't 100% trust her.
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Okay, let's get this thing to bloody Gaia and then hold up. Is that somewhere that we can rest? Or is that like... Are you gonna tell me that's outside? Yeah, it's outside, isn't it?
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia first.
Yep, so I can't save until I do this, unfortunately. So it is gonna be a lengthy episode, I apologize.
Welcome
Hey,
back.
Gaia.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield. but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment. I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right.
Thank you, Gaia.
Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon.
Covered beta.
There it is. Another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But it can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
Indeed. Is Poseidon the next one? Yes, it is. Poseidon is our next one. We probably will... Wait, was that a mission in here? So it was. Well, no, Zoe has a mission for us. Oh, do I want to do this now?
Aloy.
Hey, thought I'd, check in on how you're doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
Of course.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well,